But I agree with the word picture. Yeah, I want you to treat me as a pupil at the train stage. I've got a test coming up in 2 weeks on Monday.
Yeah.
And my instructor can't make it today, but he has got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls. He said he's going to look at my use of speed, my position for normal driving, and he's just going to check that I wasn't hesitant.
Okay, good.
So for this phase you can call me Tony. So you okay with the word picture?
Yeah.
What level am I?
Trained.
Yeah. And what subject?
Speed, positioning, hesitancy.
Yeah.
It's not in this, is it, at all?
Okay.
No, it's not. Okay.
Yeah. Enrolled now?
Okay, hi Tony, I'm Maxine.
Hi Maxine.
Your instructor's not around today.
No.
I have spoke to him on the phone last night. He said he's got the same car as me, so you'll be familiar with the controls?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, good. He said today he'd like me to take a look at your use of speed, your normal road positioning, and if you've got any hesitancy at all.
All right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Before we start, what does hesitancy mean to you?
Oh, that's when you're not going when you can go, isn't it?
Yeah. And with regard to speed, what do you think is a good rule with your speed?
Oh, my use of speed?
Yeah.
Driving at the appropriate speed for conditions, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, good. And in your normal road, in your normal driving, what is your usual road positioning?
I tend to stay about a metre from the curb or the middle of my lane.
Yep. Good. Okay, so if you're, if you'd like to get yourself set up.
All right, yeah. Yep.
Just before I forgot to mention, today the aim and objectives of the lesson would be to make sure that everything in those 3 subjects is good, that you've not got any hesitancy, that your normal road positioning is good, and that your use of speed is all good. We may come across a few little problems, but we'll get those ironed out, and then by the end of the day you'll be good in all those subjects without with little or no help from me at all.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. So, can you tell me what you can see in the middle mirror?
Yeah, I can see the headlining, a bit of my head is straightened, a bit of yours.
Yeah.
I can square the whole back window.
Good. And in the left mirror?
I can see the 2 door handles.
Mm-hmm.
I can see them pedestrians on the pavement.
Yep.
And I can see that goldie coloured yucky BMW behind us.
Okay, and in the right mirror?
Yeah, the door handles. I actually see the sky and a bit of horizon in this one.
Okay, good, all good. So you happy, all set up safe?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're ready, Tony, and it's safe, if you'd like to move off.
Turning right, please.
And we're going to turn right. Good mirror work there.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so what speed is this road? What's the speed limit on this road?
20.
Okay, so do you think it's an appropriate to go down here at 20?
Yeah, I've got plenty of room. And turning right.
And we're going to turn right. Good observations.
Thank you. And turning right.
And we're going to turn right again. So where should you be positioned on this road, Tony?
In the middle of my lane.
Okay, so get in the middle of your lane then. Move over. How do you judge?
Turning left.
And we're going to turn left. How do you normally judge whether you're in the middle of your lane?
Which is knowing.
Okay, because then you were straddling the white line.
Was I?
Yeah, can you think why that might be dangerous?
Well, any oncoming traffic could hit me, couldn't it?
It could.
I could lose your door mirror.
Yeah. Okay, so a way that we can check that we're in the right position in our lane is if we look in our left door mirror and look at where the white line is, and then we look in our right door mirror.
I've got a white line. I've got a yellow line.
At a yellow line. And in the right mirror, if we look where the white line is, if we position ourselves so we've got an equal distance either side.
Traffic lights left.
The traffic lights, we're going to turn left. So yeah, if we position ourselves so we've got an equal distance either side in the mirrors, that will make sure that we can measure that we're in a correct position in our lane. Why do you think it's important that we do that?
Well, it's important to be in the correct position on the road, isn't it?
Okay, but why? What if you were too far right?
Oh yeah, I could lose your door mirror, couldn't I?
You could. And what if you were too far left?
I could hit the curb, couldn't I?
You could. Also, we get like little wear marks in the road.
Do we?
Yeah, there's like you get tyre marks in the road where the road's worn. Can you see ahead of us? We've got like a dark patch in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So you can line that up with the centre of the car. So what speed limit is
30.
this road? Do you think it's appropriate to get up to 30 along here? So what's the kind of rule that makes us sure that we can travel along at a certain speed?
Oh, stopping the distance, you can see to be clear, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you know this road positioning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I ride my moped to work every day,
Yeah.
I tend to look well ahead and my body tends to follow my eyes.
Yeah, that's another way you can do it. There's lots of different ways that you can make sure that you're in the correct position.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to be turning right. When we get into this new road, how are we going to judge that we're in the correct position in our lane?
Looking well ahead, using them door mirrors, and look for that wear mark if it's there.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Good. It is right. So,
And turning left.
okay, and we're going to turn left here. We'll often come across pedestrians whilst we're driving in all types of situations. If you saw a pedestrian on the side of the road,
That's not on the subject.
we don't talk about it at all. Okay.
If you just get me to stop on the left here.
Okay, if you can just stop over on the left for me, Tony. Just past this car.
Yeah, just before I turned right into that road there, yeah, you asked a good question, didn't you?
How are you going to judge it? In the new road.
I know, you didn't know we finished there, did you?
Okay.
You didn't ask me that, did you?
What did I ask you?
Sorry? Oh, yeah, you asked me how I was going to judge it, but did you take the analysation far enough?
No, because I'd already asked you like 3 times why it's important.
Yeah, so why did you ask me how I was going to judge it then?
To see that you remembered the reference points.
So if you're going to ask that question, then what questions should follow?
Why is it dangerous? Okay.
Yeah.
Should have just done it. Sometimes I just feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I've got to remember to do it.
Well, if I give you the right answer after a couple of times, what can you do with it?
Leave it with you.
Would you like
me to pass it over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
End of the road left.
At the end of the road, we're going to be turning left.
I'm just going to hold back here and let them get off the corner, okay?
Okay. So I don't mention this pedestrians in this one stop. It's the only one.
Sorry?
Apart from manoeuvres, it's the only one.
Have you not read your PST sheets?
No.
End of the road left.
At the end of the road, we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right. So when we get into the new road, Tony, how are you going to judge that you're in the correct position in your lane?
Oh, by that checking those mirrors and that wear mark and looking well ahead.
Okay, and why is that important?
Well, don't go too far out and lose a door mirror, do I?
Okay, and what if you were too far left?
I can make the curve, couldn't I? Yeah, pedestrian.
Okay. So when we get when we get on that new road, how would you like it if I let you have a go on your own?
Yeah.
And I'll just keep an eye on it. How are you judging if you move out in front of these cars coming from the
wait
right?
till the whole road's clear.
Right, you need to... have your instructor spoke to you about the rule about whether you can walk from one side of the road to the other? And
I remember something about it.
Okay, with the cars from the right, you need to... It's clear from the right, Tony, so you need to go and you need to edge forwards, peep and creep, and move your whole body forwards.
Yeah, it's best to wait till the whole road's clear though, isn't it?
No,
it's safer, isn't it?
It is, but you could be sitting there all day. So you needed to...
Oh, I'm in no hurry.
No, but the people behind you possibly are. Can you imagine if you were sitting there all day, what might start happening to them?
Oh, they do tend to toot the horn at me.
Okay, so that's not good because that means they're getting a little bit frustrated. So when you move out of a road like that, and we're going to turn left, when you move out of a road like that, you don't remember what the rule is about whether you can cross the road or not. How do you judge? Have you been judging whether you can move out?
Oh, if they're coming from my right and I'm turning right, if I can walk across and
Okay, without...
making them slow, stop or swerve.
Okay, and what about cars coming from the left?
Oh, we need to be able to run across.
Run across?
Yeah.
Okay, well it's walk across and back again without making that car slow, stop or swerve. And the reason being is because we're moving into their path, so we need time to get down the road.
Why is he getting so close to me?
Okay, you're going, what's the speed limit down here?
Yeah, 40.
Okay, so you need to get your speed up to, say, 35 for me, Tony.
I'm pressing really hard on these.
Okay, you need to change down, you're in fourth. Is it now? Is it good? So why do you think it's important that we get that speed up on this road?
Many people are very impatient.
Thing is, you need to be moving, you need to be getting on with it, making progress as soon as you can, because you've got to think, it's not only you might not have anything to do today. Think about people behind and how it might make them feel if they're in a hurry. So I think you can get your speed up to 40 along here.
And turning right.
Oh, and we're going to turn right. Yeah, so imagine if he's in a hurry, he's got a hospital appointment and you're going along there at 25 miles an hour. How might that make him feel?
Well, it's probably going to get a little bit annoyed, but...
And what might that make him do?
flash his lights to toot his horn at me, wouldn't it?
Okay, maybe try and overtake when it's not necessarily safe.
Oh, would it?
It gets some people, it affects other people more than it does others. So we just need to make sure that we're getting on with things, making progress. We need to make sure that with regard to speed, do you remember what we said earlier, what the rule is? About how you decide whether it's safe for you to go a certain speed?
Oh, stopping at this, so to be clear, yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the speed limit along here, Tony?
30.
Do you think it's appropriate to go down this road at 30 miles an hour?
Yeah, I think it's probably just about safe. And turning left.
And we're going to turn left at the lights. Doing well with the road positioning now. So when you see a sign on the road that says national speed limit 60 or 70, do you think as soon as you see that sign, think, right, I've got to be at 60 or I've got to be at 70? Is that how it makes you think?
Yeah, no. You have to wait till you reach the sign, haven't you?
Yeah, you have to wait till you reach the sign.
There's motor me behind. What's the matter with these people?
Was you hesitant then? It might have been because you didn't move as soon as you weren't ready for when the lights changed.
That's only a couple of seconds.
But still, if people were sitting there and they're sitting there ready and you're not...
Well, I had to get the car in the gear,
Yeah,
didn't I?
you should be prepared before the light changes. You need to prepare the car whilst you're waiting. So as soon as that light changes, you can move off. Again, what might happen to him behind if you're hesitant at those lights?
Patient.
You could get someone, he might have anger issues. Okay, so what's that sign?
What sign?
The sign we can see here.
Oh, national.
So what speed's that along here?
50.
Right, it's 60 because it's a single carriageway.
Oh, right, yeah.
But you also need to remember that rule. What is that rule about? How whether it's safe?
Stop. Oh, I can't see around here.
No, good.
I can see a bit more now.
Yeah. Road opens up a little bit. So it's not a goal. The signs that we see, the speeds that they're telling us, it's not a goal. It means
not a target.
It's not a target. It means that you drive. There'll be certain sections of that road where it will be safe to get up to that speed limit, but there will be like.
I can see one down the road now. Can I do 60 now?
Yeah. When you come up to the bench, you need to be aware there could be.
Oh yeah, I can see now.
No, there could be horses.
Slow down a bit, yeah.
Good.
Easy to keep to your middle of the lane here, is it?
No, what you need to do is...
or a metre from the curb.
Huh?
It's
No.
not easy to keep
What you need to do is when there's a situation where the road narrows, you just need to think, right, well, if a car... You need to imagine if there was... And we're going to turn left. If there was a car coming in the opposite direction and you were bombing it down that road...
Bombing it?
Speeding, driving fast down that road, would you be able to pass another car at that speed safely? So when the road narrows, the best option would be to bring that speed down.
No, to go a bit slower.
Yeah, to go a bit slower. You don't need to drastically go slower. You need to be thinking about, imagine if there was a car coming the other way. Could I control this car? Keep it nice and close this side without...
But I would move closer to the left, yeah?
Yeah, you would move closer to the left.
Oh, is that why I need to be slower?
Yeah, because if you're travelling fast and you're close to the left, any little movement, you could end up... Where could you think it could make you end up?
In the ditch.
It could.
Is that compulsory, that sign?
That is compulsory.
I thought it was just temporary.
No. It is temporary, but it's compulsory. The temporary signs, because this is the roadworks.
Nothing happening.
No, but it means there's something is happening further up. We've got loads of signs for roadworks.
Yeah, I can't see anybody working that.
It makes no difference. You still got to stick to that speed
Yeah,
limit.
why did they put these signs up then?
Because there could be people working on this part of the road.
Can they not just work with me still doing the speed limit?
Imagine how dangerous that is with a car. If this road was 60 originally, and they're working right next to the road, and you came down the road at 60 miles an hour, and the guy stepped out.
Yeah, I wouldn't fancy digging a hole and somebody going past me at 60 miles an hour.
Exactly.
Roundabout straight on, second exit.
For the roundabout, we're going to be taking the second exit, which is straight on. So with this roundabout, when you start looking,
When I get there.
okay, do you not think it would be better to start looking early?
I'm looking ahead.
Okay, well you need to start looking at the direction the traffic's coming in now, for all exits, because if you start looking earlier, you may not have to stop for this roundabout.
Yeah, if I keep looking there, nearly went in the ditch there.
Okay, you need to be looking at all different, in all directions.
All directions.
Yeah,
All round, you mean?
yeah, all round. Because if you were coming from far back, and you could see that by the time you got to that roundabout it'd be clear, rather than you stopping and then doing your observation. So you need to move, Tony.
Are you in a hurry?
No, but imagine if the guy behind is. Remember what it says. Right, you need to keep in your lane on this roundabout, Tony.
He seemed to be looking. He seemed to be looking to the right and moving towards the back of me there. The car behind me.
Yeah, he's looking to the right to anticipate whether he's going to be able to move out.
Yeah, he can't go to like that, can he?
No, he can't. But you could be looking and assessing this. If you think there's a big gap, he's going to go in front of me, and there's a gap big enough for both of you to pull out, he's getting his observations in early, so when you move off, he knows that he can get in behind you.
So why am I looking all the way around the roundabout? I've only got to give way to the right.
Yeah, but the traffic could maybe stopped on the roundabout.
I don't understand.
There could be traffic stopped on the roundabout, and if you're just looking the whole way round and think, oh, it's clear for me to go from the right, and you move off when traffic's stopped, what's going to happen?
Oh, I'd make sure I look ahead before I pull away.